just going to bring it on down. Bring it on down.
When you say down, you mean down.
Bring it on down.
Remember that song that was like, baby, Mark, are you down? I'm going to talk it so we don't get sued.
And then bring it on up.
I don't even know what he's saying anymore, people. What is he saying?
Welcome to another episode of Kevin and Mark Talk About Shit. My name is not Kevin Lewis.
You wish you were me.
My name is Mark DiStefano, and you are Kevin Lewis.
I wish I wasn't you. Oh, mission accomplished.
If you have missed any of our other episodes, check us out on the Boys to Nerds YouTube channel. It's where we post most of our stuff, including our main shows, our topical Thursdays or Tuesdays, whatever day we do it on. Thursdays, I believe. Our behind-the-scenes stuff, some other stuff in general. Am I missing anything, Kevin?
No. When was the last time you shot a good snot rocket? When was the last time you felt you got like good distance per like elevation?
1943.
That's too long ago. I like shooting snot rockets, and I'm not trying to be gross or anything, but I was just chilling in my living room the other day. I watch Netflix on the weekends because I'm a lazy bum, and I was just sitting there. I couldn't breathe. I was like, that's me suffering. And all of a sudden, I was like, hey, let's give it a shot. And I shot a snot rocket that went all the way across the room, and I'm not even kidding, landed on my TV.
Oh.
It's still there.
You should clean it.
You got to let it dry. That way it just kind of pricks off. Don't you know anything, Mark?
No.
I used to have a booger wall.
I don't doubt it. Speaking of the weekends, you know,
the Canadian rap group The Weeknd, which is actually one guy talking about cocaine when I actually thought it was a song about love.
Yeah.
That he liked her so much that he couldn't feel his face. Boy, was I wrong.
Kevin, when it's Friday night...
This is what happens when you're not allowed to have guns. They turn to cocaine. See? This is what happens when you take guns away, Mark, and get free health care. Look what happens.
When it's Friday night and you're ready to kick back, relax, or go out, are you a beer guy? Are you a liquor guy? Which one of the two are you?
I don't feel like that's an appropriate question.
All right.
I feel like I'm actually a little concerned right now for my safety. And I might call HR, which I believe is Brian.
Brian would be on my side.
I don't know about that. Just because Brian has never agreed with me does not mean that it won't start today.
I just asked you a question.
Have you ever gone to a sub shop? And I'm not talking like a Subway, but I mean, I guess you could use a Subway as an example. But have you ever gone to like a sub shop to get some lunch?
Yeah, I've been to like a sub shop.
Yeah, it gets like super busy. So like you have to really know what you want. Here's the problem, Mark. There's 9,000 variations of what you can get. Sure, you can go in and be like, I want a meatball sub. Okay, great. Or you can go in and be like, I want a BLT, whatever the hell that is. Never figured out what the T was. Still pondering to myself. But I'm a very plain eater. I like simple things. I like bread, turkey, cheese, lettuce.
Yeah, you rarely have like lettuce or vegetables on your sandwiches.
It's because I refuse to eat anything from the earth.
Why?
Because it's a piece of shit and I want it to die. What has it ever done for me, Mark? What has it ever done for me other than make me wet, cold, or hot?
Your house is built on it.
Yeah, we're building it on its face to spite it. I hope we clogged its nose so it can't breathe. I hope the earth dies because we suffocated it because my pool is in its face. Just remember that. If we're personifying the stupid ball that we live on. Spoiler alert, world's not flat anymore, Mark. World's not flat. Anyway.
They've established that fact many, many years ago.
Don't make me digress.
It's not a spoiler.
Don't make me digress.
It's not like a Netflix show. I'm sure everyone knows the world is not flat.
Long story short, I ordered these sandwiches, and people look at me like I'm freaking crazy. And I'm just like, excuse me, sir, I'd like some tuna, lettuce, and some cheese. And they're like, Kevin, that's it? Everyone knows my name. Got to keep that in mind.
Everyone on Earth.
But then you get some people that come in with their sub orders and like, I want lettuce, tomatoes, onions, I don't know, gummy bears, peanut butter, pineapple, blue cheese. They just want everything on it. And they will literally sit and they will hover over and inspect how people are doing their subs. And they're like, I'm going to make sure you get me some sauce there. You're not doing the lettuce right. Last time I came, it didn't get done right. I want to make sure it's done. And you're just sitting there being like, I just wanted lettuce and lettuce and turkey. That's all I wanted. And then you see these people just being giant assholes about it. Have you ever been that guy, Mark? You look like you've been that guy.
What?
I'm
the most easygoing customer.
I'm looking at your face to nose ratio, and I can just tell you've been that guy.
I have a small nose.
I'm not saying you have a big nose. I'm saying you have a small face to nose ratio.
Whenever I order
I think you could. I don't know if you've ever tried. I think you could stick your tongue in your nose.
No, I can't.
I don't know. Going back to snot rockets, you can do it.
Whenever I order a sandwich, it's usually tuna, but I'm one of the weird ones where it's like I always have like hot sauce. Not meat hot sauce, just regular
I don't care what you
hot
have on
sauce.
your sandwich, Mark. I care that you can admit that those people hovering over...
I thought you meant about me.
hovering over the poor submariners and just being...
Submariners.
And just being like, hey, you're not getting my sandwich right with my 57.93 ingredients. And then they get it. Then they come back and they just bitch and moan. Bitch and bitch and moan. It's like every time. Every freaking time, Mark. Hit the music. I'm done. I can't even do it anymore.
You're done?
I'm done. I just, you know what? Take your sandwich, shove it up your butt, and work it out towards your mouth and then eat it. That's what I got to say. Strong intestinal muscles needed. Yeah, just ponder that for a while. Butt food. You don't want butt food. I don't want butt food.
I don't know what to say now.
Everybody likes butt. I don't know. But I'm done. I don't know.
Well, thank you for talking to me about beer and liquor.
And butts.
And butts. The BLBs. Instead of BLTs, it's BLBs. But
You ever sneeze, but like your mouth is open at the same time and you accidentally get it in your mouth? It's an awkward sensation.
Yeah. If you have missed any of
You're
our
the least interesting person I've ever met.
If you have missed any of our other episodes, check us out on the Boys to Nerds YouTube. Have a good week.
He's proud because he hit it.